Hey guys, Joe here. So in this video, I want to show you what we're looking at, or what I personally see as far as the trends and whatnot for fencing, right? So it's no surprise that a lot of people are really struggling, right? So what I personally see is, as we go through these, and this is one of the accounts that, as far as from a call standpoint and everything else, like, this has been dialed down, for the last several years. So this particular company is going to have better results than pretty much anyone else out there, right? And so this is a good indicator, because the volume of calls and everything else, what they're kind of experiencing. So that way you can kind of gauge how you are personally doing, right? So what you can see in here, this is only for the past 6 months, but what you can see in here is February. As far as calls, there was 81 in February, and then went to 116, 118, 137. And then what I started seeing personally is, starting in June, is where it really started dropping off, right? And because here you had 81 phone calls, and then in June is only 75. So the fact that, June's numbers are less than February's is a scary thought, right? Now, if we get to July, there's only 13. Now, it is the first, 14 days of the month, but even if you go and double that or slightly more, because, we're almost halfway through at this point. This is only going to put you at that 26 to 30 mark, right? So at this point, that's going to be half the volume of June. It's not great, just being 100% honest, right? So then when you come over here, clicks for the websites and similar, right? So you had 229, now it's down to 201. And then here, even if you go and double this or a little bit more, this will be in the 50 to 60 range, which is like a third, or even a little bit less than a third of the volume from June, right? And you can go through the rest of them. The bookings they don't really use, but same concept. You go from 54 to 53, and then there's, as basically roughly, get that 26 and 30. So then same thing. It's about half of that. Messages they never really used, but overview. And we can kind of just do the same thing. So, the interactions, you go 364, 329, and again, get this to about 100. And then same thing, it's about a third, or even less than a third of that. So it's honestly not looking great, right? So at this point, if you are wondering why you're so slow, and how everyone else is doing, for the most part, they're probably doing about the same as you. So what can you do about this? Number one is, if your call volume is next to nothing to begin with, and you're not really doing anything with it, then you can start working on your Google My Business. Now, if you're not even sure how to get these in here, if you're not even sure if you even registered your Google My Business, what you can do is just respond to this email, and I can see if I can quickly look that up for you. If you do have your Google My Business listing, if you want to add me on as a manager, what I can do is actually run a report that will show you how you rank in your area. So there's a few people that have been using other companies, and what you'll end up seeing is, when you're paying for someone to like optimize your Google My Business and things like that, like, you don't really know what they're doing and what they should be doing. And I see this time and time again, where people are paying $1,000, $1,500 or even more, and the company's not doing anything that they're supposed to be doing. So if you would like me to run a quick audit for you, again, just respond, say I want to audit, and then with the Google My Business, and then add me as a manager. So anyway, hope you guys have a great day. If you have any questions, let me know.